Are you? Darling. Darling. Where? Are you?
I'm on my way over for some late morning coffee. I really shouldn't be drinking coffee this late in the morning, but gotta do what you gotta do. It is really bright out today. I think it's time to buy some new sunglasses because I broke my last ones in Cali. Let me tell you a little about me. A year ago, I was broke. I mean, broke. I had nothing. I had just recently been kicked out of my apartment. I had nowhere to live. My car had been impounded and then repoed because I couldn't make the payments. I had $19,000 in student loan debt, $2,000 in City of Tempe fines, $1,000 in credit card debt, 0 savings, and $100 a week to live on, but most of that was used by lifting back and forth to work. My aunt was kind enough to loan me the minivan, and I lived out of that for about a month until I remembered that my dad has an empty house here in Phoenix while he lives in Alaska. So for a while I started breaking into that house, knew where the spare key was, knew what the alarm code was, so it wasn't really breaking in. But the house was bare bones. I mean, it's basic furniture, storage, that's about it. A lot of the utilities were even off because nobody was living there. My dad figured it out quickly though when he came to visit because I told him I had been couch hopping, but the house had clear signs that somebody had been there recently. He made a deal with me that I would get to stay there rent-free for 3 months, and after that would have to start paying rent, utilities, so on and so forth. Just the day before, I had interviewed here and got offered the job here, but I wasn't scheduled to start for another week, which is why I couldn't start paying rent right away. Clearly, I had no money. So here we are, 1 year later. What did the stepping stones look like? Well, right away, first paycheck, I started paying off personal debts. I paid off the tattoo that I had kept the dude waiting for months and months because I just had no income. Paid off family that I had borrowed money from, paid off anything that was super urgent and the people who were closest to me because, you know what, the credit card company can keep waiting, but my family really shouldn't have to. 2 months in, I bought myself the BMW I drive now. I admit it was a bit of an impulse buy and I really shouldn't have gotten it, but I knew I was making the money to support it and I wanted something nice for myself. On top of that, I paid off my credit card debt and also paid off my City of Tempe fines. Now, a year later, I paid off $5,000 in my student loan payments, paid off all my credit card debt, and I'm chipping away at the rest slowly and steadily. People often ask when they see the sort of lifestyle I lead, well, you know, that money could have been spent here, that money could have been saved, this money could have gone there. And that's true. But let me tell you something. I decided, I gotta get serious for this. I decided that at the end of my life, when I'm on my deathbed, it doesn't matter if I've got $200,000 in debt free when I'm dying. I mean, it's great for my grandchildren, great for my children, awesome. But for me, I'm gonna have a life full of regrets because I skimped out, because I took years of my life. I'm not willing to dedicate the next 10 years of my life, maybe more, maybe less, if I were to play by the rules, paying off debts and living super simply. And just what, for the reason that maybe afterwards I'll have no more debts and then I'll get to partying? No, that's not how it works, because as soon as one thing's done, the next one's there, and then the next one, and then the next one. There's always gonna be a debt that's gonna take your money. But the opportunities that you have in life are not always gonna be there. You know, things like traveling, things like penthouse suites in Las Vegas, things like California, things like camera equipment, things like chasing your passions and pursuing your hobbies, like building cars, racing cars, buying a Corvette, all these things. No, they're not the greatest fiscal use, but they make me feel good. They make me feel whole and like I'm doing something with my life. And I think that's far more important than paying off any debt. Because the only good feeling you get from making debt payments is when you're done, and the only reason that feels good is because it's a weight off your shoulders. So why let it weigh you down from the beginning? Okay, so let's check this out here real quick. So YouTube says that I've got
24,000, 25,000 views in the last 60 minutes, but they all happened within a minute. So I am noticing I put up some ads and I'm posting on Facebook and I'm up to 63 subscribers. You know, I mean, all my videos are getting good views and responses. Got some haters. Well, you know what? If you don't like the video, don't watch it. But that 25,000 thing is weird. It's gotta be a bug. I mean, there's that. What 25,000 people are watching my videos? Let's be real. Huh. See you, Justin. Bye. Okay, so we're at this place called Snoh, but it's not like normal shaved ice, like a snow cone. It's like ice cream, and it melts in your mouth. It's nuts. Check it out. Okay, what is your official verdict?
I think it's really cold and it doesn't have a lot of flavor.
Would you have it again on your own choice?
Probably. I would.
Swear?
Swear. Pinky swear. Jason's verdict?
I can't do anything right.